Hello, and welcome to this episode of Neighbors Cooking. I am your chef and host, Mitch, the Recipe King, and today I am putting my recipes to quite the challenge. You know, I thought with my end of summer salad last week, I could actually start to cook hot in my kitchen again, but oh no, Palm Springs tricked me, and it is still another 100 degrees or plus today. It's super hot. So I wanted to come up with a recipe that I didn't have to heat my whole kitchen up in a crazy way, and also wanted to share a recipe that is a vegetarian recipe. It can be made non-vegetarian, but a lot of my viewers out there are always saying, do more vegetarian things. So we are going to do an avocado Alfredo pasta. I don't know how it's going to be because I've never made it. It's a first for me, like many of the recipes I do in my kitchen. Never know what I'm going to do until the last minute. So this was my idea for today. So, but before we get started, I've got a great guest and a friend, an amazing person that I met about a year ago, and finally getting her on the show. So I'm going to introduce our guest today, Kellie Tweedie. Hello.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you.
I've got my apron and I'm ready for everything.
You've got your apron,
so,
you're ready.
Yes,
So you're not a cook.
I am not a cook. I clean really well, and I'm happy to chop anything that you need me to.
Well, you know, we don't even have a lot of chopping to
Yes.
do. I gave thought to the fact that you don't cook, that your boyfriend is the cook.
Yes, he is. My husband.
Husband.
Yeah,
Well, you know, they play boyfriend, girlfriend
Yeah,
sometimes.
I mean, role play always comes in handy. Yeah.
Let's go back to those days.
I know, right? Don't take me back, Mitch. Don't take me back.
No. And so you're the cleaner, he's the cooker. What does he
Yes.
cook? What does he like to cook?
Just about everything. He will tell you he's not passionate about cooking. He just loves a good meal.
Okay.
So when we first started dating, he cooked everything on a stovetop in a cast iron pan.
Oh.
So when we remodeled our house, having an oven we have 6 burners. It was a whole thing, and spending time in the kitchen with him is some of my favorite.
So still the cast iron skillet?
Yes, and he actually has one that his great grandmother owned.
I have my grandmother's cast iron skillet
Really?
also. Yeah, it's so heavy though.
Yeah, it's an amazing thing, and it works.
It's an
just-
amazing
yeah.
skillet. I love getting it out. But when I had my kitchen with the stove, and there's a grill that goes on
Yes.
top of this.
Yes.
So I can have a grill or 6 burners. So I'm very lucky about that.
Yes.
But this was actually from my sponsor, LG.
Oh wow.
They came on and said, what do you need in your kitchen? I'm like, it's a brand new kitchen, but my stove needs to be replaced. And let's replace it because the knobs are falling off.
Yeah.
And I tried to find knobs to replace it, and they're like, oh, we don't make those anymore. I'm like, the
Right.
stove's only like 4 years old.
That's how they get you.
How do you
That's how
not
they get you.
make the knobs for my stove anymore? So,
Yeah.
so there we go. It's my new
Perfect.
stove. So, you do a lot of projects. We met at Leadership Coachella Valley,
Yes,
which
yes.
was an amazing experience.
Such a great
Joe
experience.
also we know from there.
Yeah, that's right. Joe behind the camera.
Joe behind the camera. Hi,
Absolutely.
Joe. Welcome back
Yeah.
from your trip.
Thank
We
you.
missed you last week, but we did get the mics working finally. Joe just didn't push him in hard enough.
Oh, don't blame
That's what he said. That's what he said.
But when Sunny came, he came and fixed it for us. So you've got a lot of projects besides Leadership Coachella Valley. What else are you involved in? And real estate.
Yeah, so I do real estate so that I can live the life that I want to, which helps me do that, so I'm grateful for that. But I love giving back to the community, and my heart and soul starts with Ophelia Project.
So tell us about that.
So I am a team leader mentor for Indio High School on Wednesdays, and basically the program is designed to help young girls basically start to think about emotional health, goal setting, discover different kinds of careers, friendship, community, being connected with somebody that might be different from you, whatever that looks like. What I love about being in the classroom with them is that, you've got your mock trial kids, you've got your tennis kids, you've got your art kids, you've got your cheerleaders, and everybody comes together and is an Ophelia girl.
You know, it's amazing to me through all of our campuses in the Valley, how many programs, like I'm on the board with Tools for Tomorrow now.
Right.
And they go out on the campus and do art and a lot of
Yeah.
projects with the kids and help them with schoolwork and
Absolutely, and that's such a great thing about where we live is
Yes.
that there are so many resources for whatever it is that you need,
Right.
are into, want to support, and that's a blessing.
Yes.
So the Ophelia program, couple of little fun things. We have a 100% graduation rate. The young ladies, when they graduate, have a 3.6 or higher. They go to colleges like Berkeley and Cal State, Irvine, everywhere. They're really, really fantastic, and it's just such
So
a
if people want to
amazing program.
donate to that organization, how do they do it?
So they can go to the John F. Kennedy Foundation for that and go to the Ophelia program.
So is it John F. Kennedy?
I'm sorry, JFK
Okay.
Foundation, and the Ophelia program is part of that.
Okay.
They can participate in the scholarship fund. We have a luncheon that's fantastic towards the end of our season, which falls around in March. There's all kinds of ways, and please, reach out to me to do that.
Okay.
And also your time.
Yes.
Because that's the most valuable thing, and it's 6 hours a month, November through May. It's such a small amount of time. It's really, really impactful.
That's amazing. And tomorrow, we all, Joe and you and I and a bunch of our other leadership Kellie, are welcoming the new class of 26.
Yes. And when we started this in 2025, I had no idea what I was getting into. And I'm so grateful to be a part of it. Like, you make such new friendships. You meet people from previous classes. It's an amazing thing to be a part of. And again, if you need any information on that for next year, we're happy to give it.
Right, and there are leadership classes in most major cities across the country.
That's true.
So it's not just exclusive here to Palm Springs, although we're probably the best.
We are 100% best.
But Joe was part of Leadership Columbus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Leadership Columbus didn't get enough, and he came out to Palm Springs to really find out what leadership was. Yeah.
There's also a leadership for the California Desert Association of Realtors.
Oh.
They do an academy. I'm a part of that as well, and which is interesting because it's different in certain aspects, but the same, kind of underlying.
So should people buy now or not?
That's always a question. And here's what I say every single time.
Yes.
If you can buy real estate, you should.
Yeah,
because it is, the most stable way to invest your money. It's scary, so you just need somebody to help you make that plan.
Right.
Interest rates, this and that and the other, all the things. It's never going to be cheaper to buy real estate than it is right now.
Right.
And you want to make sure that you have that resource around you to help you decide if you're ready.
Right.
And if not, let's plan to make you ready in a year or whatever.
Well, I hadn't planned on buying a house, and a year and a half ago this came up because I told you during COVID I had tried, I don't know how many places I tried to buy.
Yeah, I know, that was a tough
And
time.
I was disappointed, but at the end of the day, it was great
Yep.
that every offer got turned down because I wasn't going to go over price.
Right.
I just wasn't going to do it. I'm just like, why would I do that?
Right.
It's going to take me 5 years to make it up.
And you might have a higher interest rate, but you have a comfortable place with your mortgage. And at the end of the day, that's what matters.
Right. Well,
People
for
get
me,
caught
my
up in the
mortgage
details.
was less than my rent.
Yeah.
And rent in this city is getting outrageous. I was
Yeah.
spending $2,800 a month.
And that's
to
actually
rent.
on the low end.
And that was low. Oh my God, I was in poverty housing.
I know. No, I don't mean it like that. I just mean like that's, if you can't find anything under $1,800, $1,500.
No, that's decent.
I mean, I can remember renting an apartment for $800.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And my landlord used to let me pay half and half.
Oh,
That doesn't happen anymore.
That doesn't happen anymore either. So we're going to get to cooking.
Yes.
I'm going to have you come stand in this
This is my
position
station.
here. And we're doing something really simple. So let's go over the ingredients for this recipe. We're going to start off with, I've got, I love fresh pastas. So we've got some, I don't know which camera goes on this one. We've got some Rana pasta. It's fresh pasta. Cooks up in 2 or 3 minutes. It's like $3 for a bag, and it's just a better way to go. And you don't have to wait for 25 minutes while that regular dry pasta is cooking and cooking and cooking.
I've actually made homemade pasta before.
That's a lot of work.
My very good friend Josh, his parents are from Italy, and
Okay.
we went over to celebrate her 90th birthday. And we did it from dough
through the
whole 9
machine
yards.
it's a lot. It's a
It's
process.
a lot, but it was delicious.
And then you got to let it dry a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it's hours of work.
Give it to the bag. Give it
And
from the
none
bag.
of you are going to be sticking around watching me make pasta. So Joe makes pasta, I'm sure, because he's Italian or has made pasta.
I made it with my nana.
With my nana. Everyone's got a nana. Everyone in Italian's got a nana. So let's go over our ingredients here. We are starting off with we're starting off with avocados. That is our primary ingredient tonight. I think on my ingredient recipe I put 2 avocados. I like avocados, and I found 3 perfectly ripe avocados. So we're going to put 3 avocados. We're going to put a half a cup of heavy cream. You could use half and half. You could use milk. You could use oat milk. So if you're a true vegan vegetarian, you could use oat milk instead of the half and half. I'm not sure what you would do about the cheese because you're kind of in a bad position at that point. There is vegan cheese. Doesn't have the flavor profile, but more power to you and health to you if that's what you're using. But we're using a cup of half and half, about a half a cup. I've got a little extra because we're going to top it on top of the pasta, of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. I have told you over and over again, do not buy that bag Parmesan cheese. It has a wax on it that is super unhealthy for you. It doesn't melt nicely, and it's just not going to have the same melting benefit that you get from real freshly grated cheese. We're using about a cup of basil. If you don't like basil, you could use spinach in place of that. We're putting in a couple of cloves, 3 cloves of garlic. Kellie likes it hot, so we're doing an extra little of our where did I just lose my mind? Red pepper, thank you, and the juice of a couple of lemons. So all of this is going to go into your lovely blender.
There it is.
All right, so we're going to hand these over to you.
Okay.
And so you can take that lid off.
Okay. See, I used to bartend, so the blending part.
So the blending part's really easy for you.
Yeah. Are we pulsing? Are we just pressing power?
Well, you can just put it on and go.
Okay.
So when you're looking at it,
avocado.
isn't that a beautiful avocado?
Oh my gosh.
And when you're looking at your avocado, this dark green part that's on the outside, that's where all of the great vitamins and goodness is. The inside's still plenty healthy, but this outside green part, so don't let that go to waste.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so a lot of people think it's just that's not as I need a bowl. That's not as good as it is more tart. But it really isn't. It is the best part of the avocado. So we're going to cut these 3 avocados up. Just cut them in half. Twist. These are good avocados.
Yeah, they're amazing. Where did you get them?
Vons. I always go to Vons. Hello, Vons. All my friends at Vons. Hi, Gage. Hey, Heather. I come in to get my...
And they're big.
They are. I come in to get my ingredients each week there, and they're all like, what are you making?
Love it.
So tonight they already knew that I was making this avocado dish.
So how did you decide to pair the avocados with the Alfredo sauce?
Well, you know, an Alfredo sauce is pretty basic. It's a heavy cream,
Sure.
and I just wanted something with a little bit more flavor that a vegetarian might enjoy.
Yeah.
So I need to get a spoon. Now you can, depending on how you want to get your avocado out, you can cut it into quarters. And you could peel it. In this case, this is a pretty ripe avocado, so we're just going to peel.
Perfect.
I'll hand to you. You can do that one.
Just give me a task.
There we go. And in they go.
So when you're thinking about your recipes, what are some things you consider when you're getting ready?
Well, I've got to think about time. So, because it's just a 30-minute show.
Sure.
And, you know, most of the prep I do before the show starts. I sometimes do some of like this kind of work cutting up on the show, but I've got to think about how much time, because it's a live show, I've got to be able to have it done at the end of my 30 minutes.
Right.
And that's just, for me, the 30 minutes is just the time that I think people will watch. You know, they watch other shows for an hour, but I'm not so interesting, I guess, because I could never get them to watch for an hour.
Well, an hour's a long time.
An hour's a long time to keep
come up
people's
with?
attention,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, absolutely.
So if I was making pasta, I could probably do that in an hour.
Yeah.
But it would, you know, it's 30 minutes, and usually our shows run a little less than that, depending on, you know, how much is involved. So we'll get our last little piece here.
I've got avocado all over my fingers. I shouldn't lick them, that'd be inappropriate.
I also got some skin in here.
Ooh. Details, Mitch,
Here,
details.
there you go.
Oh, wait, perfect. Okay, should I go ahead and start this thing?
Nope.
Okay.
The next thing we're going to add in is our cream.
Okay.
So again, you could use oat milk, heavy cream, half and half. Since this is so, nutrition-wise, I mean, in calorie-wise, this whole dish, even with the heavy cream, is going to be 300 calories.
Even with the pasta?
Even with the pasta, yeah.
Sign me up.
So we're going to put in our Parmesan cheese, save a little bit for the top.
Oh, looks delicious.
We're going to put in our basil. We're going to put in our garlic and our red pepper.
Oh, I love it.
And then our lemon juice. And you're going to blend all that together.
Okay. The pressure, the pressure.
Here we go. Here comes the noise. Arr.
layer up.
Let's give it a little bit of help. All right. All right, there we go. Wow, being difficult.
Yeah.
All right, that's all right. The avocados are very thick. All right,
Yeah.
there we go. Add a little bit. Yeah, go ahead.
Ready?
Yep.
I know, right? Here, let's get it another little stir there.
Let's get some of this down
Yeah.
there.
It smells good already.
There we go. Let's
Okay.
see if that gets us a little blending going. There we go.
right. We'll make it work.
It's a margarita. And that is being very difficult. All right.
Maybe a little more,
We can put some more cream in it, or I might
Yeah.
put some water in it.
yeah.
It is pretty thick. All right, we're gonna add a little more cream.
Yeah, why not?
We could add a little more, we could add some water in also, but I think we'll just go with the rest of the cream that we had. Won't kill us. There we go. Kind of looks like guacamole right now. All right, let's give it one more little blend and see if that gets us going.
Okay.
While you're doing that, there we go.
That's what we want to see.
That's what I like to see.
Perfect.
Is it?
It's getting there. Here, I'll stir it again.
There you go.
Yep.
While she's finishing that up, I'm going to get our pasta going in here. It's only going to take a couple minutes to cook because it's fresh. There we go.
There we go. That's the trick. You got to get the air bubble out.
And the big clop of avocado in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Is it good?
Oh my goodness. So good.
Salt and pepper?
Yeah, and I think I'm going to add a little bit of water just to help it.
Yeah. Mix a little bit.
Just mix a little bit. Not a lot. There we go.
Oh, that's good. Do it, I think.
All right. That should do it.
Good thing I have my apron on. Splattering all over the place. There we go. What do you think?
It's still pretty thick, but I think we can work with it.
Okay. On to the next step.
On to the next step. So I'm going to have you come over here and stir.
Okay. I can handle that.
You can handle that? All right. But you can see how creamy that is.
Yeah.
So probably the third avocado wasn't necessary. I was being avocado greedy. But that should start to thin down as it heats
Okay.
up.
Perfect.
So we've got that going. So what's the biggest house you've ever sold?
The biggest one or
Yeah. Most expensive? I don't know. Probably
well-
are. They go hand in hand, don't they?
well, sometimes they do. Your price point ranges. The most I've ever sold, I think, is 1.2. My average price point is about 600. I also have a $70,000 mobile home I'm about to list.
Oh.
You just do whatever
Yeah.
needs to be done. You
You
know,
know, I love your little videos that you do when you're running in and out and doing your little real estate videos. They're very cute and funny.
My partner Christina, she comes up with a lot of that stuff, and we just have a really good time with it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually the thing that nobody ever tells you about real estate is how stressful it actually is, and when you're in the midst of it, it's even more stressful for the buyer or the seller because they don't do it every day.
Right.
So as the agent, you're sort of managing all those people and their emotions and trying to just kind of walk them through it.
Right.
You want them to have, as my husband would say, just the baby, no labor pains. But it's wild because, you know, no matter what, whether you're representing a buyer or a seller, it's A to Z. You hand keys or you hand a check. But everything that happens in between is different every single time. It's different people, different situations.
Well, I know for like me, I'm on Indian land, so I had to deal with the Bureau of Indians
That's
to
a whole thing.
whole nother, you know, like your escrow closes, they're like, but Bureau of Indians needs to still do your thing. And
yeah. And that's a very unique situation to where we live and specifically to Palm Springs. That's not, so we always really want to have a lender that's familiar with leased land when we're doing those types of transactions, an escrow company that is, it's a lot of moving parts.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I mean, you just have to have a team that gets it done.
Yep, that's it. How we doing?
I think it looks good. It's definitely thinning up. What do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely thinning up. We want to get a little warmer.
Okay.
We're going to be putting over these hot noodles, but I definitely want it to be a little bit more finished.
So another organization I work with is the Living Free, and I'm about to come into my 3rd annual Halloween pet costume contest to raise money for them. It's a lot of fun. What do you think? More pepper?
Nope, I think I'm going to put more cheese actually.
Ooh.
I think I've got some grated up in here, or don't I? May have used it all. I think we're okay. It's coming together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. So your last organization you were talking about is
The Living Free. It's actually located up near Idlewild in Mountain Center area.
So what do they do?
Oh, you're not familiar.
I'm not familiar.
So it's actually, okay, so it used to be, it's about 150 acres.
Yep.
That was long ago a camp for the affluent to go up there and spend time up in the mountains.
Okay.
It's been a Girl Scout camp, it's been all these different things. And then in the 80s, a woman purchased it for it to be an animal sanctuary.
Oh.
So they go and they rescue
Like Asher House.
cats and dogs that are going to be euthanized, and they give them a home up there.
Nice.
And they try to rehabilitate them if they need to be. They try to adopt them out, but if they aren't adopted, they spend their life there. So they can
Aw.
run around outside. They have, you know, the people who care for them. All the things. And when you adopt from there, you actually end up saving 2 animals, because then they have space to go ahead and adopt to bring another one.
Right.
It's super, super cool. They give tours. So it's amazing. Turn this down. It's popping. They also have something called the Warhorse Creek, which is to help vets suffering from PTSD through horse therapy.
Oh,
Yeah, and
that's
they
very cool.
Yeah, it's super cool. I highly recommend taking a trip and visiting. My mom volunteers there. That's why I help support it.
That's a good reason.
Yeah.
So we've got our pasta done. I'm going to drain that out a little bit more.
This is definitely getting hot.
So we're going to take all of that
Okay.
and we're going to pour it into this
Okay.
pot. All
All
right, there
you.
we go.
Okay. Is this okay here?
Yep. So we're going to pour all of this golden goodness,
I love it.
or green goodness,
It looks good.
onto our pasta.
Do you always put all the sauce on, or
I put sauce. I like noodles to have sauce on them.
Okay.
Some people, you know, I just prefer it to be coated well. Other people just like to put the sauce on top. It's really a preference thing.
Okay.
But for me, it covers the pasta well, and so look at that. Yum.
What's the best way to reheat something like this?
I just throw it in a bowl in a microwave.
Call it a day.
Call it a day. Yep. All right, so let's get your.
Where'd you get this delicious bread?
Vaughn's.
Another plug for Vaughn's.
Another plug for Vaughn's. All right. So we're gonna get your pasta in here.
Somebody's over there looking for
Benny.
dinner.
He seems awfully anxious. I don't know what's going on
He's
with
been
him.
doing circles.
He has been. He's just waiting for the table to put a little wedge of lemon.
Ah.
There we have a fork and a spoon for you. Joe, can you get a picture of that?
Don't forget the cheese.
Oh, and some cheese. Thank you. Oh, and our walnuts.
Oh, please tell everybody why you chose walnuts, because I thought that
Walnuts
was pretty
just
cool.
add a little bit of crispiness to it, and then they're earthy, so they go well with the avocado. Thank you for reminding me. There we go. And you are going to take our first taste.
All right.
And you're going to look right at this camera when you do it.
I hope I don't make a big mess, but if I do, that'll be okay.
That's okay. It's all part of the experience.
Yeah.
Get a walnut in there and get your pasta. And
Okay.
there we go.
Okay, here we go.
Hot. Look up. Great shot of the top of your head, though.
That's so good, and the you're right with the walnuts. It gives it like a really nice crunch.
Crunch.
I would have never thought to put that in
Yeah,
there.
it's just a little jump and a little extra dimension for it.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I haven't had pasta in a long time since I cooked it with my friend.
Oh yeah, you said you made homemade
Yeah,
pasta.
homemade pasta. Oh, that's so good.
So something quick that a professional on the run can make at home.
Yeah, it's delicious,
So you could do that in just a few minutes.
and it's really, really extra creamy with those avocados.
Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Yay!
Yay, good job.
Well, there you go. I'm going to have you go. Thank you so much for coming on the show. Mwah. And to all of you, thank you again for, following us and making the show so special. We have over 1 million views on the show now. And I don't even know what to do with that except say thank you, thank you, thank you. It makes me so happy to come out and share food and my community with you and the great things that my friends in my community are doing. They astound me and surprise me every single day when I learn what they're all doing. So thank you to all of them. Thank you for coming on the show, Kelly, again. Thank you, Joe, for all you do to make Neighbors Cooking successful. And to all of you for watching. Until then, we're going to see you all right back here in the kitchen next week. Remember, there's always a seat for you at our table. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week. Bye.